When you're standing in a cramped coffee shop trying to shoot a product demo, or setting up a quick interview in a park, the biggest question that pops up is whether the lighting you bring will actually make the shot look professional without turning the whole setup into a backpack-carrying exercise. I get that hesitation. You've probably spent a few minutes scrolling through endless kits, worrying about a mismatch between what you think you need and what will actually work for the kind of content you create. The last thing anyone wants is to spend money on a light rig that ends up sitting half-filled in a drawer because it's either too bulky, too limited, or just not the right fit for the workflow. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The Aputure Storm ATC Portable 3-Light Kit lands right in the middle of that decision-making crossroads. It's marketed as a complete lighting solution, and that phrasing isn't just marketing fluff. The kit comes with 3 identical 80-watt LED panels, each capable of spanning a surprisingly wide color temperature range. That means you can dial from a warm 2800K right up to a daylight-balanced 10,000K, which is handy when you're trying to match ambient sunlight on a sunny rooftop or create a cozy indoor vibe with a soft orange hue. The fact that all 3 lights share the same control interface also saves you from juggling multiple remotes or apps. You can sync them together and adjust them on the fly, which is a real time saver when you're shooting a short interview and don't have a dedicated gaffer on hand. What really stands out in everyday use is the flexibility of the mounting options. Each panel ships with a standard Bowens mount, plus a set of interchangeable modifiers, softboxes, grids, and a diffuser that all snap on without needing extra tools. I've spent a few afternoons testing them on a portable studio rig I built out of a 2x4 frame, and the ability to swing a softbox onto one light, a grid onto another, and keep the third as a bare fill is something you normally only see in higher-end kits. The included handheld bracket turns one of the lights into a Steadicam-friendly on-Thego source, perfect for walk-and-talk segments where you want a little directional punch without pulling a whole rig behind you. Those mounting solutions feel purposeful rather than just there, which is why they matter more than the headline wattage numbers. Portability is another claim the kit leans on, and it's mostly justified. All 3 panels nest inside a hard case that's lined with foam cutouts, so you can toss the whole thing into a car trunk or a carry-on and know the lights won't get scratched. The case also doubles as a quick-set staging surface. The lid opens flat, giving you a little platform to place the lights on if you're on a hard floor and don't want them sliding around. However, there's a trade-off hidden in that convenience. The lights draw power from an external AC adapter, which is included, but the kit doesn't come with built-in batteries. That means if you're planning a full day of outdoor shooting without a generator or power bank, you'll need to source your own portable power solution. For many creators who already have a battery pack they use for cameras, that's a small extra step. But for someone whose whole workflow revolves around pure mobility, it's a point to consider before hitting buy. From a value perspective, the price tag lands in a range where you're definitely paying for a curated system rather than a collection of random panels. The 5-star average from 32 reviewers suggests that those who have taken the plunge are happy with the overall package. They appreciate not having to hunt down separate mounts, modifiers, and a case. What you get is a cohesive set that works together out of the box, which saves both time and the mental load of matching third-party accessories later. That kind of plug-and-play reliability is a real money saver if you're just starting out and want to avoid the trial-and-error phase that many freelancers dread. Now, let's talk about who should actually put this kit in their bag. If you're a solo creator who does a mix of on-location interviews, product demos, and occasional short films, the Storm ATC gives you enough light output to properly expose a subject without resorting to high ISO, and the color temperature range means you can adapt to almost any ambient condition you encounter. The fact that you have 3 lights also means you can shape a 3-point lighting setup, key, fill, and back, without borrowing gear from a studio. For small production teams, think a videographer, a sound person, and a producer. The kit's case and modular design make it easy to split the load across 2 bags, keeping the overall weight manageable. On the flip side, if you're primarily shooting vlog-style content in a static indoor environment, you might find the 3-light configuration overkill. A single, lightweight LED panel with a built-in battery could be cheaper and easier to set up on a tabletop. Similarly, anyone who's chasing the absolute